My name's Daisy Gray.
My name's Matt Thomas.
I am constantly inspired by
Get to know your consumer before you do anything.
Welcome back to P&G's Meet the Leaders. I'm Katie Mills, and once again, I'm getting the chance to find out a little more about some of our senior leaders of our Northern Europe business. Previously on Meet the Leaders,
anyone can come to P&G, and P&G give the room for people from whatever background the opportunity and space to be successful.
The most important thing I've learned over my career is to continue to learn.
To be my authentic self.
We don't give people projects, we give them real jobs from day one.
So join me once again as I welcome a new host of leaders with their own pearls of wisdom from their long and varied careers at P&G. So let's meet my first guest today.
My name is Kathryn Whittington, and I go by she, her, hers. I'm currently the Vice President of Finance and Accounting for Northern Europe, and I'm wearing a black top, I've got blonde hair, and I was very lucky to get some beautiful makeup done this morning.
So what brought you to P&G?
I came to P&G 23 years ago because I was really excited about the opportunities that the company had to offer with a broad set of assignments across many different locations and different ways to learn and grow.
Tell me about yourself. What do you like to do when you're not in the office?
When I'm not in the office, there's a lot of things I love to do. The reality is I probably spend most of my time with my 3 kids that keep me very busy, my wonderful husband, and trying to get outdoors and get some fresh air.
You've had a long and successful career at P&G so far. What keeps you here?
So I came to P&G because I was excited about the ways I could learn and grow. What's kept me at P&G is the fact that it's delivered on that, but more importantly, the people along the journey that have been such an instrumental part of making it a joy to come to work.
I'm sure you'd agree there's not really a typical day at P&G. Can you tell me about what you've been up to this week?
This week's been interesting as I've been spending a lot of time talking with our senior leaders. In fact, we were privileged to host our Chief Operating Officer and President of Europe to talk about our business results, our organization, and our plans for the future.
Having a growth mindset is critical. How would you define it, and what do you do to keep yourself in this mindset?
So growth mindset is a cornerstone of our culture, and it's really, really important to me because what it means is that we're willing to learn, grow, do different things, be successful, sometimes fail, and learn through those failures. And I spend a lot of time every day, in fact, reflecting on what am I going to do today? How am I going to learn? How am I going to learn from what's gone well or what I need to do differently?
Where do you turn for inspiration?
I actually take a lot of inspiration from leaders that I work with, peers that I work with, people in my organization, seeing how they operate, seeing what we learn together. So I am constantly inspired by those around me, and that's how I take a lot of what I learn and see on how I want to continue to evolve.
What do you think is the most important thing you've learned over your career?
So the most important thing, I'm going to cheat and give 2 things that I've learned over my career. One is that people are the most important. Having the right collaborative partnership where you can learn and grow together is so important. A network of sponsors and mentors and people that are there to celebrate the good times with you and support you through the hard times is number 1. And the second is that a career is a marathon and not a sprint. It's not just one job or one project or one year. It's over time. How is it evolving? And it's going to change and modify as you go, and keep your energy reserved because you're going to take, it's going to take the marathon, not the sprint.
P&G has been around for over 185 years. What do you think is the secret to the longevity?
P&G has been around for a really long time, and it is the reason foundationally is our people. In fact, we had a previous leader who would quote that you could take away all of our brands, all of our buildings, but if you keep our people, we will rebuild. And that is the truth. I see it with those who have been here a long time, with the new generations to come. Our people have the passion, the energy for really serving consumers, and through that, we grow our business. So by far, it is our people and the talent that we have.
If you weren't working for P&G, what would be your dream job?
If I wasn't working for P&G and it didn't really matter if I got paid or not, I would definitely be a travel blogger and just travel all over the world, immersed in different cultures and spending time off the beaten path.
What piece of advice would you give your younger self starting out in your career?
So if I was new to the company, or if I could tell my 23 years ago self what to do differently, I would very much focus on being curious, being open, learning, continuing to really embrace a growth mindset. That is how you will succeed, because you'll find new opportunities, you'll create relationships, and through that, you'll be able to deliver a significant impact.
So you're the lead sponsor for our racial equality pillar. What made you take on this role?
So it is absolutely an honor to be sponsoring our racial and ethnic equality work. And for me, it's a personal passion, because I genuinely believe equal opportunity is the most critical thing for humanity. And transparently, sitting on the sidelines for me is as much as being apathetic. And so how can I use my my energy, my passion, my support to further our efforts to drive a more equal society, both inside of P&G and without, is critically important.
Could you share how you're approaching progressing the work?
So as I think about the strategy for racial and ethnic equality and moving it forward, first and foremost is to continue the journey to educate myself and others on the issues, continue to collaboratively work on the plans to move the path forward, listen, seek to understand, and make sure that we are accomplishing what will truly make a difference.
Allies are important. What role do you think they play?
I think that allies in the world of driving racial and ethnic equality are critical. Allies, the role of an ally is to seek to understand, to be active, to be vocal, to be vigilant in support. Again, not sitting on the sidelines, but being a part of the journey and pushing things forward. It takes a collective to make progress.
What would you tell someone considering working at P&G about the company's approach to inclusion?
So as I think about inclusion in P&G, I think it is also very broad, and you can see it. You can see it in the diverse talent, the different styles, the different backgrounds, and the embracing everyone bringing who they are to work, their genuine, authentic selves.
Thank you for watching this episode. To watch the full series, go to pg.co.uk. Or to find out more about careers at P&G, visit pgcareers.com.